Welcome to PodcastG. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gatloa Kair. I wish to welcome you all, our viewers and our new viewers who will be joining us on this new journey. Okay, 5 years ago, I decided to step back from the community, not as a member, but was part of the leadership. I took a step back because I knew things were not going well for me. I knew I needed fixing. I think in our community, if someone is in need of help, if they are not doing well, most likely that individual usually stick around and pretend that they are okay. But in my situation, I decided to quietly took a step back. So here I'm back again with a new platform. And let me give you a brief story of my return. 2 months ago, I received a phone call from one of the community elder. That elder in particular was barely seen in the community activities. So he called me to wish me a happy birthday, and we had gone on with various topics that we discussed and talk about, and then we caught up on certain things in life, of course. Something that stood out from that conversation was we noticed for a few years that I have been inactive within the leadership, the South Sudanese community, Calgary in particular. Even though he was not a very active member of the community, he noticed there was a void, my absence. He feel like I left a void there. No one had stepped up to fill that void. He encouraged me, talked to me in many ways for me to come back and re-engage again in the community leadership. So I was humbled, moved, and touched by his word of encouragement. In a nutshell, so what I had to tell him was that in the word of late Reverend Miles, he said, if you are a community leader or you are in the position of leadership, something happened that makes you step back. When you are planning to return, do not return the same way. That words of Reverend Dr. Miles Monroe kind of stuck with me. So I told this elder that I had no regrets during the times that I served my lovely community, South Sudanese community. I will continue serving, but not the same way that I did previously. And this is why I come to you to present to you this podcast. So I felt like this is a way of returning back to the community. So I'm not going to be returning as a leader, but I will come back as a community member, contributor in different aspects. I will be contributing in different platforms. And PodcastG is a platform that I'm here to present to you. The goal and the main objective of this podcast is to engage ourselves in positive, uplifting, candid conversations. Many young people that are doing fantastic things in our community. There are so many women that are engaging in various aspects in our society. Many elders that have good informations, good life-changing information they would share with us. But because of the circumstances, we all felt stuck with everyday situations that are happening. So we are unable to come up and share the joys, the good things that are happening. We have so many people that have accomplished their dreams, that are working day and night, contributing in our general public, in our general society. We have people that are medical doctors. We have lawyers. We have engineers. People working in the pharmaceuticals professions, entrepreneurs. These are individuals that we need to come and celebrate. Many individuals that are teachers, teaching future astronauts, social workers, psychologists. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to sell, and this is the main objective, the main goal of PodcastG. On this podcast, we will be having an invited guests. Individuals will be focusing on their life journeys. Their journeys that may be coming from refugee camps somewhere in East Africa, here in Canada. These individuals are the individual that your daughter, your son, would aspire to be one day. So we need to give these people a platform in which we can give them an exposure, in which our children, our families can watch and see how far this person, majority of us, we came the same way. Let's give these individuals their flowers while they're still with us. This is, of course, the main objective and the purpose of putting this podcast together, to give flowers to individuals, to those that are deserving of their flowers now. I hope you will join me on this journey. I hope you will go follow our Facebook page, South Sudanese Canadians Diaspora TV. Again, go follow South Sudanese Canadian Diaspora TV. On that page, we will be posting or give you updates on a weekly basis. You will be also informed of who our guest will be 1 or 2 days ahead of time, so that you will be in tune or sort of conversation will be engaged in with that specific guest. Let's celebrate our young people that are working tirelessly. So many of them are working day and night to achieve their goals. This is PodcastG. I'm your host, Galwa Kaye. Thank you for joining us. See you on the next episode. Have a good day. PodcastG is sponsored by South Sudanese Canadians Diaspora TV in collaboration with Kumkan Africana Institute. Kumkan provides unlimited opportunities.